So I've just received the advance copy of A Gremlin in the Works from Sam at Bitmap Books, and the first impressions are I am absolutely gobsmacked by the results. Chuffed to bits would be a Yorkshire phrase. So the book started out at about 700 pages, but now it's 572, and it comes in this really thick hardback binder. Sam's done a brilliant job in designing the cover, and Mark Green, who was the editor on the book, was done a sterling job on the book. We've also managed to get it into 2 chapters, or 2 volumes should I say, so you'll definitely be getting what is a pretty hefty story of Gremlin. So here are the 2 books, both absolutely gorgeous items in themselves. Book 1, 83 to 89, and it's the story of the shop formed and the early years of Ian and Gremlin. Let's just pick a few pages out if we can. A couple of Monty Mole spreads, loads and loads, memorabilia, royalty letters, trade brochure that is. The graphics that I've recreated look really good. Some of Dave Rowe's amazing artwork, and there's Bounder, which I recreated, which you've probably most seen. First book is Great Jack the Nipper, and more royalties. Gauntlet, which will impress Tim Nichols, right up until the formation of Chrysalis and other software houses from Gremlin. Some great stuff for the Masters Universe, and some posters and early sketches, all sorts of stuff in the first book. That's super cool, and I'm in the back. Wow, it's great. Second book from 90 to 2015, we've carried the story on really, what's happened to the Gremlins after Gremlin was bought, and what happened to some of the names and faces and the companies that they set up. I've actually followed through up until last year. So we've got the stories of Magnetic Scrolls there, Trailblazer, Supercars, all the Lotus games, more artwork in there. Harley Quinn would have pleased Paul from Maximum Power Up. One of my favourite chapters is Zool, great double spread. Some fan art in there as well. Through the actual soccer years, all the Amiga 16-bit, and then as Gremlin moved out towards PlayStation, as that arrived. A little bit on Bad Influence with Violet Berlin. PlayStation arrives there with Loaded, some more fan art. PC, Normality, Tony Crowther, and Abe Carless, Sand Warriors. Moving into the new premises. This is through the PC age here towards the late 80s as they move as well. And then we take the story after 99 through Hogs of War, which I think is a big favourite on PlayStation, through to what happens next, which is the Sumo story, and also what happens to Ian. All of them. Another great chapter, which I know lots of people are waiting for, is games that time forgot. So covered a lot of the games that Gremlin didn't get. Madness and Flag, and I know people like Ramrod, which was going to be an amazing game on 16-bit, through to Little Devil 2, and that was me at the back as well. So yeah, I think people that buy the book, I think it's pretty exhaustive. You get all that. I think Sam's done a great job in the case and the value for money. I don't think there's another book out there which really offers so much value for what you're going to pay. And yeah, 2 years of my life you can now read. I hope you enjoy it when you finally get your copies.